no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones, Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, tune baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, find out, find out.
A gorgeous look at a place of NFL history. Welcome to Soldier Field in Chicago. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. Between the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go from Chicago. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 42. Gets him on the end route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Etienne on first down. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Etienne again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Darts out of the shotgun. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Dart gonna go for it on 4th. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are in bounds. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. They've made it to 1st and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. The bounce outside heals a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. They scoop up the block, and free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
Well, partner, it's about the most unlikeliest score you're going to see. 6-2 out the gate. I don't think I've ever seen it. But you follow a touchdown with a block point after and a return, it's exactly what you get. And you actually see smiles on both sidelines as we get going.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead on the first play of the drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the...
And he whiffs on the extra points. No good, so keep this a 2-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here goes Dart to the air. To the left side finds Johnson. We got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
They're going to try with Etienne. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go. 60.
On first down, Pierce dumps. And quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, he puts a sack on the board.
He finds Brown right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Cox, this is Nolan. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bears go up by 4 here in the first. Santos now for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. Dukes out a one-stop. Still going inside the 35. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead on the first play of the drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-up, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints take a slim 2-point lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Dart now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Dart. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Worked through his progression. Nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, ooh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Walker now from the gun. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The scoreboard reads 15-13. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6.
18, yellow. Yellow.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Catch is made in close. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints push the lead to 2 scores now. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, what better way to follow off one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
First down throw by Purdy. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings off 2nd and 1 at the Bears' 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into the hands of Walker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Set up now, 1st and 10.
Outside.
Motion man sent left. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down. From the 19. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Outside. 18.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Saints take a 16-point lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action. Here's Dart. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Looking right, and he finds it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he set out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Finds a man right side. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Aren't gonna throw again. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Right, setting in the throw here. Oh, brother, hits another interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Get set.
Brown on the inside give. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and short, here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
First down, New Orleans.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Saints looking at 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. It's caught. 1. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Get set.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Outside. What's up?
They send the tight end in motion.
Stop.
Purdy on 3rd and 1. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
26-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Tag. Like it, 18.
On 1st down, here's Dart. The left side is caught by Sinnott. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Go.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And they make the tackle at the 38. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Shut up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Huh.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Dart. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Could not beat the defender there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the gun, here's Dart. He sends this one to the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out the back of the end zone, incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Buffalo 80.
Throwing here just before halftime. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints stretch the lead to 23. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Getting out to his left. And Doc's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to his stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on it.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
Come on.
One play action with Darts. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Go! 60 east.
Here goes Dart to the air. Finds him over the middle. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
Well, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, the big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. Looking over the middle, that's Moore. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here we go, set. Hey, go.
They'll go. Here's Darts. Got his man. This is Noel. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the 16. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- to 4-point play. But when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set, get set. 18, left left. Up.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. This is Cox. That's Walker. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them, only to drop your hips, come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Outside.
From the gun is Purdy. This finds Downs. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Get set, get set.
Motioning left is Olave.
Watch out. Back.
Walker on first down. He comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Outside. 18. Yellow. 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 Huh.
From the 29. Stopped underneath. Walker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Walker going to motion over right. Running in the red zone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Saints make it a 24-point ball game.
Bears 19.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. 70 Timberwolves.
Dart now against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go, here we go. Up, 79 Broncos.
Darts out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Come on, set.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Ready? 18 guys. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolf. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
It's coming. Here's Darts. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Chased out to his right. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Full set of Devo's got it. Well, great work by the defense there, Brock. Coverage keeping things tight downfield, even as he extended the play, and as a result, they pick up the INT.
And the eyes were bigger than the stomach on that throw. It was as if he was committed to it right when he left the pocket. But if nothing opens up, you're going to pay for trying to make a throw that simply isn't there.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Gets everything he has under this throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Get set. Get set.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete
scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Still going through the 25. Along the right sideline, there's space. At the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that?
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. The right side, no one has it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and...
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit.
Ready up.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set. 6.
Back to throw, here's Dart. This is complete to Noel. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go. Set. Cowboys, go.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Patrick with the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
27 yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Dart. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
Dart gonna throw again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Take go.
Going on 3rd. Here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the gun, here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
He brings it in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
That one connects. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation, it's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Saints to the line now. First and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be hit and set after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. On the gun is Purdy. Finding Olave, back-to-back plays. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Watch out! Yellow. Yellow.
again. Purdy. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Get set, get set.
Purdy throwing here on first. That is Conk, and it's Higgins again. And they take him down right along the 30.
The goal of running that drag route is to get a chunk in for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
2nd and 3 now. Play action now with Purdy. Headed out right. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On the return, this is Etienne. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. He finds Brown right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, shot. Back to 60, back to 60, go.
Darts out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. New set of downs for him at the 38. Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Gets it quickly to Nolan. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Let's go. 1970 Lions.
To throw, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
From the 38. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Intended target there was for Jalen Noel. So now they have 3rd and short.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Under the gun this time, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Get set. 18, what's up? Yellow.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Outside. 18, what's up? Spot.
They're going to pass it here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. It's like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. Good strike downfield to Olave. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
18, watch out. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Taking a big shot for the end zone. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And this thing...
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
Typical body overdoing it.